Hello everyone, welcome back to my studio and today's After Studio Deep Talks. I've done a huge mistake and I will never repeat it ever again. I watched Devil Wears Prada in the year of 2024, and apart from the question of who is the real devil here, there was one specific term that stood out quite a lot to me. Let's have a look.
Wake up, 6.
Fit a size 6.
I'm a 6.
You bet your size 6 ass.
The main protagonist has been given a charming nickname, which was her dress size. The term was used several times throughout the film, up to the moment when she happily announces that she managed to become a size 4. Neither of the dress sizes are wrong to have, but the fact that it can be received as someone's whole personality is quite confusing to me. The movie has been released in 2006 and surely a lot of things have changed, especially when it comes to body positivity. But are we really that tolerant now, and have we reached our end goal? Well, let's investigate. Dazed and Digital released an article in 2022 witnessing a concerning return to the oh so popular size 0 from the 2000s era. A quote from the article says, "Over the past few years, as the industry has made strides towards greater inclusivity, not just of body size but also age and race, there have been low-level murmurs of worry about how many might view this less as a permanent change and more as a trend with an expiry date. It's hard not to notice the new old trends that come with Gen Z. Low-rise jeans, tiny tank tops, and juicy couture combined with flip phones are making a comeback. And guess which movie represents that type of Y2K lifestyle more than ever?
Groundbreaking.
So yes, until now we went the extra mile to be more diverse and inclusive, and apparently thought of it more as a temporary trend that was fun and good for PR. I truly wonder what the real motivation was to include more variety in models in all the campaigns and shows. One of the few brands of this decade, which I think are doing a great job, is Fenty. They managed to provide a great quality for all kinds of individuals, and then on the other hand, there is Brandy Melville, which offers one-size items. Brandy Melville has quite literally a quite unique approach to sizing. Their main customers turned out to be young teenage girls, and I can see how peer pressure can become an issue here. A quick Google search gives an insight on how severe the ideal body image is tied to the image of Brandy Melville. Since Brandy Melville mainly sells one-size-fits-all items, there is no official size chart out there. The standard size chart consists of measurements to make sure a garment fits properly. But if you search for a size chart for Brandy Melville, you will find this: the recommended weight and height to fit into Brandy Melville clothes, made up by unknown individuals and spread across the internet. The brand slowly became a lifestyle rather than a clothing brand, especially amongst young Chinese women. I myself struggled with self-image for years when I was a teenager, and of course wanted to look great wearing what I wanted. The problem evolves when you are searching for pretty pieces, but it's not provided for your frame or for your taste of style. But in all honesty, I would never have been a Brandy Melville girl anyway. The designs are kind of like the same way a glass of water tastes. It's just kind of there, and I don't understand why it's so appealing. A huge reason why Brandy Melville might have chosen to produce one size only might be production costs. Smaller sizes need less material to be used, and when the production factory does not have to differentiate between different sizes, the cost per piece is a lot lower. I personally don't know if Brandy Melville initially planned on becoming a status symbol of being slim, but intended or not, it became such. A phenomenon in China occurred which took this even a step further. Chinese women would share images of themselves in Uniqlo changing rooms, wearing kid-sized t-shirts and dresses, and to be honest, I would not be surprised if similar trends would start to occur in Europe as well. Many will now say, why can't we stick with the main clothing sizes? We should not support overweight, it's unhealthy, and it's people's own fault, which I only agree with partly. A portion of women struggle with PCOS, lipodemia, or potentially might need to take large amounts of cortisone, to just name a few examples. Illness affects the body composition, and I believe that these women deserve to feel beautiful and dress pretty as well. We as society, especially who work in fashion, are responsible to make it possible and offer options. Shall we have a look at how plus-size clothes are being sold? Caroline Björnelicke, which I hope I pronounced correctly, it might have a thick Austrian accent here. She went viral with her insights on working as a plus-size model. Several articles have been published, and even me, working in fashion for almost 15 years, was shocked. First of all, I don't understand how this qualifies as mid or plus size. Even me as a designer within the industry, I can't see it. It's in fact very confusing to me, so if someone can please explain, that would be really kind. Anyway, in a TikTok video, she explains that she gets booked by clients to model her for size XL to 5XL. Clearly, she's not any of these sizes or all of these sizes at the same time. So what she brings to set is an arrangement of different padding, something she calls a fat suit in pieces, and stuffs it inside some form of tulle suit. As if that's not enough, they often will pin the garment in a bag so it looks more snatched and not like a potato sack. But if you buy this garment, you will literally get served potato sack, unless you're willing to wear some ridiculous clips in a bag as well. So yeah, I don't understand either. Clearly, it's not her fault. She's just being professional about her job. The real problem lies within the companies who want her to dress up as a plus size. Considering that there are many different plus size models out there in all kinds of formats and shapes, it's not clear to me why we are not getting a person on board who literally represents our target audience or customer. A huge problem I see within the average representation of female bodies is that we still focus on proportions. No matter if it's a petite, mid, or plus-size model, we will mainly see an hourglass-shaped body. But looking at real people and how they are built, this only applies to a certain amount of individuals. Everyone is built different, so some carry their weight more around their torso and have narrow-built hips. Others might have an accentuated waist and more hips and breasts in comparison. But both individuals might wear the same dress size. I can give you a simple example right now. I'm 176 tall. So the average length sleeve will always be too short on me, but it will work for someone else with the same size. So now try to make fashion that makes everyone happy. It's nearly impossible. Also, before anyone thinks I'm setting some great standards and my garments are all body inclusive, I've got to stop you right there. The truth is, I do not know how to grade patterns for clothing beyond size XL. If you have a look at my website, I offer clothing patterns from XXS to XL. And this is not by choice, but simply because I have not been trained to go beyond these sizes, especially when it comes to modern and fun designs.
I'm not even exaggerating. Even when researching for books and courses, I mainly found unflattering designs and really old manuals that rather try to clothe big sizes than actually making attractive designs. It's as if they were like, oh, well, we need to hide all of this, so let's give her potato sack. Especially after doing more research and reading through all kinds of comments and customer reviews, I realized how tricky it really is to make garments that actually makes customers happy. And honestly, the last thing I want is having someone buy something off me and being frustrated. I know how that feels, to try a piece on and feeling horrible about it.
I refuse to do potato sack for anyone, so either it's done properly or I have to work on it more. So if you know someone who is an expert on providing a great variety of sizes, or who does a phenomenal job at offering cute dresses for everyone, I literally mean for everyone, let me know down in the comments. I am eager to know and learn, and I'm sure others who watch this video will be thankful for it as well. I hope you enjoyed today's After Studio Deep Talk, and I will see you when I host my next one. I will never do a kiss ever again after I close my video. This just feels so awkward. Let's just unsee what just happened. I'm not doing that ever again.